Okay, so we're back for the weekly update in Clive's garden. So here he is. How's it all been going this week?
Oh, I've had a couple of disasters this week. You take the rough with the smooth, I'm afraid. Told you about my collies, didn't I? And I said I got to pick them before they go too far. Or was it Tuesday, that stinking hot day? I just couldn't work in the heat. And that's what's happened to the collie. You see how they've started to push up? Yeah. I mean, that's all right to eat, it's fresh, but I'm so disappointed. They was absolutely beautiful. And I got three or four went like that. So disappointing. And another thing about my brassicas, I've had an attack of little lime green caterpillars. And there was being grown on a frame, if you remember, under a netting, and I took the netting off just to water and check everything, and while my back was to the butterfly went on, and it laid a little patch of eggs which I wiped straight off, and I thought that's the end of it. And I thought it was a cabbage white, but I'm not so sure now, because what happened after that, the plants started getting eaten. I couldn't find anything on them. And I found one caterpillar. It was a lime green one. And I thought I took it off and got it off, but come on, when I planted them out, just have a look at this. These here, can you see? Them leaves have been eaten. Now, they've been planted out a few days there, and they're coming through it, but about four days, every day, something more was being eaten off them. And I've been on my hands and knees and everything, and I found there's these little lime green caterpillars, but they're so well camouflaged I couldn't find them. I think I've got them now. I'm sure I've got them because they're growing through it. But having said that, that hot day, was it Tuesday, these had only been in about 4 days. And they were absolutely flagged, these here. The spare cabbage there, left that in. And these was absolutely flagged. And I mean flagged, they was just so wilted. So when the evening, when the sun had gone off, I gave them a good soaking. And next morning, they sort of stood up and that. But they've had a right setback. And look at the leaves on these. It's absolutely frazzled him. And so disappointed, but that's the weather, isn't it? We've got to work with the weather. So that's my two disasters. On a better note, everything's doing. My broccoli, as you know, I've had some lovely heads off them, but look at these. Look at these side shoots coming on now. Can you see them? And that's lovely, isn't it? And they're starting, oh look at this one now, this one I've missed. And again, you've got it, this are importers, keep your eye out. Look at that, should be going up to seed soon. See how the colour's changing and they're ready to go up, and I missed that one. So yeah, you've got to be so careful. So basically, that's it. Beans are really romping on now. They're in flower. Starting to flower now. So we'll be having beans shortly. There was one round here actually where the flowers have finished. There we go, if you just come here, look. Then flowers are finished and there's just a little baby bean there. Can you see it developing? It looks like, yeah, I'm sure that's a little bean there developing. So they're well on the way. The tomatoes are going crazy. Side shooted them all. But it's first year of growing tomatoes, and I don't know what I'm on with. I've been reading up on them, but they're going crazy. I've stopped them now at about, is it 4 or 5 trusses, and these are a variety called Sun Gold, but there looks to be loads. I don't know whether I need to take some of these off, look, to give them a chance to swell and that. If you know, please leave a comment and let me know, because I'm working blind with them. Cucumbers, we've got another one here, look. You see this one? I've had one off that plant, and we've got one coming here. But there don't appear to be any flowers coming on them. And we've got the white mildew, is it? The cauliflowers do get, and I've had that before. And look at the pumpkins. The pumpkins have started, look. So yeah, we're doing well. And I'm just going to quickly take you to show you my shallots and onions now. So they're ripening off. Just look at them now, they are ripening off. They're finished growing, they won't swell anymore. They're ripening off. I say there's one or two there that's gone to seed, which I've got to get up and use them straight away, such as that one there and that one there. And the shallots, look, they're the same. Look at these. Really done well again. They're ripening off now, look. Get right up close to them, look. There's some beauties there, look, really done well. Yeah. And a quick update on the onions. I'll give these a good soak, see if I can get them to race on and swell a bit more. But obviously they're not going to make a good onion. They're not. But we can still use them. You know, I'm not going to waste them. But at least I know I can grow them for next year, and we'll have an early start with them. So, yep, taters are still doing well. I'm told you I was trying some onions and carrots in containers there. The spring onions, they're doing well. And with the carrots, I don't know, we'll see how they go. And I'll report on them at a later date. So basically that's it all, my disasters and, yeah, more disasters and successes this time, I'm afraid. But, hey, it's my own fault, but we'll live and learn, don't we?